you imagine my music colliding with your music, Polybius is what it sounds like.
Dated from 2019.
Jesus.
I literally only got this the other day.
Pre-COVID.
I was gonna. Oh my god, is it?
Polybius for me is the track that I wanted to write when I had gone and seen like a bunch of trap artists over a couple of summers, and I just got really hyped on that whole new wave.
Like, we had the trap part written literally before we got a rapper in. So we always knew we wanted to go and do something different to, you know, what we had in Antidotes.
I just thought like these things, metal and you know, this kind of hip hop, this new modern hip hop vibe, like these are just made to be together.
Even with Polybius, it's just like got a bit of everyone's personalities in there, you know what I mean? You got like, you know, Lorc's writing his like 7-8 weird guitar parts and like his trap production in the verse, and then you got like Rob like coming in there with his like catchy leads kind of writing, you know, like like just signature.
It is very
Rob.
catchy. It is real, like there's a real poppy element to this song.
Yeah, just Leigh holding it down, always writing the fucking perfect like bass part, and then of course you mounting off the government. It's just got a bit of all the personalities. Like boom, this has to be the opener. You know what I mean? Has to be the opener.
But the culprits are up on your screen, sat in the doll and they run all the schemes, ignoring your feelings, they feed on your fears. We'll always be screaming and full of their fears.
So once I had the trap beat, I thought I needed some sort of tag riff or kind of hype riff to bring it all together. I wanted to have kind of a gent vibe in there, but I also wanted it to be really, really simple and still have that bounce factor.
That's kind of how most of our songs are written now, where Lorc comes in with the general idea and then I come in and sprinkle all the kind of the lead parts and stuff like that. Trying loads of kind of very elaborate kind of lead patterns, and then I was like, actually, because this chorus is in 7/8, which is pretty weird for a chorus, something simple kind of needed to be over that.
Yeah, I'll never forget when we first jammed this with Craig and he just came in with this crazy verse.
You hadn't like demoed it or anything, so like we went into the main riff and it's like 24/7, and it's just like we're all like, yes.
I was so stoked. It was like the best I think I felt about a song on the EP during the writing process. Like I literally got so excited.
And even like, I don't know, even little things like the for the night trails, like how that goes with it. For the night trails.
There's a lot of like rhythm, kind of like moving in and out of each
in
other.
In and out, yeah.
And I think Polybius actually taught me a lot. I've never fucking rapped in 7/8 before, so
yeah,
I literally had to reteach myself how to rap again to be able to do that.
And the funny thing is, like, for the chorus for so long we were trying to rewrite it. We wrote
like fucking 15 choruses for this song.
Yeah, and we went back to the first.
We went back to the first one.
But like, I think we were getting you to try and write the chorus, like, and obviously because it's in 7, you were trying to like come up with flows in 7, which was like, you know, head melt. But I think actually the outro, because it changes, but it's still in 7, that you kind of took your eye off the ball and you're like, oh, I could write to this.
Yeah.
Even though it's in 7, so
it became like. So I was rapping to that. So it never felt foreign to me.
Shout out to Josh for absolutely killing the production on the EP. Like this, like play some of those isolated vocals, Polybius. Let's go.
Isolated Polybius vocals.
And you choose not to listen. Polybius taking your mind for a spanking.
Let's do the back.
Always falling under, always falling now. I'm falling on, always falling under, always falling out. But the culprits are up on your screen, sat in the dawn and they run all the schemes, ignoring your feelings, they feed on your fears. We'll always be.
So basically, what was it? Lorcs had written the song and just called it Polybius for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Craig came in with the line, "Polybius taking your mind for a spin, kid." We didn't tell him to throw Polybius into the song, but he did anyway. So that was it. That was kind of that sorted.
Because as soon as I heard Polybius, I was like, no way! It felt like a, you know, like when there's like an Easter egg in a movie that you know about, no one else in the room knows about.
So did you know it?
And I was like, yeah, Polybius, yeah.
No way.
It was a video game in America.
Yeah.
And there was like an urban myth that this arcade machine game was hypnotizing children, and that went into play, and it was like making them go and do weird things afterwards, or it was making them sick, or it was making them like not be able to sleep and like have visions and shit. And there was like a theory that the CIA had like meddled with this game to make it control the kids, like MK Ultra or something.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw the word, I was just like, no way. I was like, that is class. Sick.
You know what's going on and what happens. It like feels like Polybius. It's like Polybius.
Exactly.
It's like this game. You know what I mean?
The society is the arcade machine, and we are the children.
Yeah.
That's the way I was kind of thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, like they're taking our mind for a spin.
People who are listening to this really want to know is is that a class song as the shit came from?
Oh yeah,
that's where people want to. That's what people want to know. That's definitely my favorite part of the song because it shouldn't be in there.
I think
it shouldn't be in there.
I think the vocal mic. The vocal mic was in.
We just took the vocal. The vocal mic was in basically in the studio. We had a TV and we had a PlayStation in where the vocal booth was.
Tony Hawk had just come out.
Yeah, but we decided we could overhear Dónal and Craig like shite on about the fucking track, and I remember Josh turned around and says, "Let's just turn this vocal mic on and see what comes out." And then that literally as soon as we turned the vocal mic on, Dónal was like, "Is this a class song or is this shit?"
Oh, the three of us sitting going, "Yeah, use that."
Yeah.
Is that a class song or is it shit?
This isn't me, it's just
I didn't have as much input.
That's basically the E in all the songs.
Yeah, pretty
do
much.
as little as possible.
Do as little as possible to make it sound good. Trying to get the kind of Brad Wilk and Timmy Comerford energy with the kind of bounce riff going on. So I figured with Tim Comerford, very punchy. So I just kind of let it ring out. And that's it. Just play as little as possible. It's prime content
here
right
we
here.
go, Leigh fucking. Oh, my bass tone is the best. Yeah, it's a good bass tone.
That's good. It's not bad.
Recording this, Josh was helping out with the chorus riff with his finger.
Yeah, I mean bands do that in the studio all the time, but normally they would do it with like tape or something. But with the way the riff was written,
Had an
the whole tape thing, the whole tape thing didn't really work. So we just had Josh doing the L thing with his thumb on and on.
Okay,
on and
Josh,
on,
what,
on and off.
what are you about to demonstrate?
This is deconstructing a riff.
Angel from Cosmo Palace did the video. Like you can see it in his eyes. Like that man is directing. He's editing in person, like live on the set while he's there with you. You can see him like he's like, "Can you go back and just do that one bit again?" And then he's like moving the camera like this.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, "What's he doing?" Like I was like, "That's not gonna work." And then when I watched the actual video, you see it all like cuts, and it's like. He's not editing those, like that's actually him.
Yeah.
The man is editing in his head. We utilised an old foundry that is right beside my house in Cavan, in Ballybor.
Yeah.
And we used to always play in this like foundry and like jump around the rafters and shit, but like this is the first time I've ever actually like seen it officially used for a piece of art. So it was a very surreal and fucking beautiful moment for me from the start, like, you know, before we even did anything. He saw things for that song that like I would have never ever visualized, you know what I mean? And he saw it and then made it a reality. It was just insane. It was insane to work with him and to watch the way he works. Like,
What
what do I do with my hands?
Oh, I didn't talk us through this part. That's pretty much.
I just don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, just do like raise your hands to the sky, praise the God that you don't like. Raise my fist, release my grip. Polybius taking my mind for a spin.
What's that? What's that?
Oh, that's the new single from Idle Discourse. Polybius, out now.
Oh, I hadn't heard it.
Oh,
Is it good?
no.
No.
It's bad. I'm falling. Oh, we're falling on the road.